Damn, we are in love with the same girl. What a strange twist of fate, Mr. Johnson muttered to himself. He had just realized that Tim, his colleague, was in love with Rachel, the woman he loved and had been searching for over the past 6 years. Mr. Johnson planned to speak privately with Tim and reveal that Rachel was the woman he had been longing for, but fate had other plans. Before he could, Tim unexpectedly proposed to Rachel at a party. Rachel was taken aback by Tim's sudden proposal. Mr. Johnson, utterly shocked and heartbroken, could barely breathe. He left the party abruptly, not waiting to hear Rachel's response. When Tim proposed, he gave a heartfelt speech that left everyone, including Rachel, deeply moved. Rachel, I have known you since childhood, and as I grew older, I learned to rely on you more and more. You've been my biggest supporter and my pillar of strength when I needed encouragement the most. I love you with all my heart. I've never met a woman who makes my heart beat so fast each time I see her, like you do. When I am with you, my world feels complete. I love Jay like my own flesh and blood, and I would do anything to ensure that you and Jay are happy. I can see our future together, filled with joy, love, and countless adventures. You and Jay are my family, and I want to spend the rest of my life making you both happy. I love you. Rachel, will you marry me? Rachel was taken aback by this proposal. She did not know what to say. Tim had been a pillar of strength during the toughest time of her life. She felt like she owed him. She needed to return his kindness and favor. Rachel told him she needed time to think about it, and hugged him such that people thought she said yes. Meanwhile, that night, Mr. Johnson went home and cried himself to sleep, overwhelmed by the unexpected turn of events. The next morning, Mr. Johnson summoned Rachel to his office. He needed to know if little Jay was his son and whether she had ever missed him at all. When Rachel arrived, Mr. Johnson asked her if she had something to tell him. He recounted his tireless search for her, visiting the homes of former colleagues in hopes of finding her. For 6 years, he had remained single, waiting for her. Then Mr. Johnson took Rachel's hand, and like Tim also said, a powerful confession of his love for Rachel. Rachel, for 6 years I have looked for you. My heart longed for you, and you are alone. However, I want to love you without any doubt in my mind that you may be in love with someone else. I want to be able to say I love this person, without ever thinking that I might be looking stupid for saying that. I want to love myself through you. I want our relationship to be so pure, so fun, so youthful, and at the same time so mature. Every time I hold your hand, I want to feel like I am being electrocuted. I want us to spend hours in bed, just talking, laughing, and never sleeping. I want our love to feel like the first time we met every day. I want every night I spend with you to be a night to remember. There are no words to truly express how much you mean to me. You are the first thought in my mind when I wake up and the last when I go to sleep. I love you with all my heart. Even though you haven't told me about Jay and his father, I will love Jay like my own flesh and blood. That said, I want you to choose carefully the person your heart yearns for. I believe love should never be forced. Neither do I want you to stay with me out of pity. Look out for part 5, the final episode. Follow, like, and share, for I am posting stories like these every day.